When did you start smoking dope? When did you start smoking marijuana?
When?
Yeah. Dude, get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I'm better. I can see you now. I can pretty much paint the picture of your life for the next 5 years. Okay? You are like the poster child for Mr. Laid Back. Wow, you got me with your logic on that one.
Alright guys, today we've got Judge Oakley going head-to-head with a cocky stoner kid who thinks he's the main character in some courtroom drama. This guy is completely lost, acting like the law doesn't apply to him, and Judge Oakley is about to hit him with the rudest wake-up call of his life. Jump in with us, and let me know in the comments. Do you think this kid will actually listen, or is he just going to walk out and roll another blunt? Let's dive in.
Come on up, Mr. Vick. Mr. Vick, are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney? Where's your attorney then? Who's your attorney?
I don't have one.
Then you're doing it without one, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it without one, or you want to talk to one of ours?
I'll do it without one.
Okay. Dude, get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I'm better. I can see you now. All right. All right, I've got a ticket here, and the prosecutor says you're going to plead responsible to double parking, and we're going to dismiss a misdemeanor charge of reckless. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's the way you want to resolve this today?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you?
Let me see.
All right, I understand you're almost done with school?
Yes, sir.
Then what's your plan?
I've been trying to get a job ever since I was 7, and then
Stop right there. Stop right there. Where have you been trying to get a job?
I'm trying to get a job at the service yard at Holiday Inn at the apartments.
Okay. Why do I have a ROA for a double parking? We've already got a ROA for it? Oh.
So everything.
It's confusing. No, it's not the way I'm used to saying it. I thought we had 2 tickets going. Okay, all right. Where else have you looked?
I looked at the bait shop in Logo,
Okay.
and I also looked at Walmart and Buffalo Wild Wings.
And nobody's hiring you?
Well, Walmart, I don't know, but I can't get a response from Buffalo Wild Wings, and I'm trying to go to the holidays.
Okay. Okay, all right. You got a driver's license? Yeah, transportation's gonna be an issue then. All right. So what's your long-term plan? Done with high school, then what?
I'm trying to be an engineer.
So you're going to school somewhere.
Hopefully that's.
Where and when?
Well, I graduate this year, and maybe I hope to go to college. Maybe by the time I'm 19.
Okay. What are you waiting for?
Nothing really.
Then why aren't you going to college now? As soon as you graduate?
I'm trying to finish school right now.
No, as soon as you graduate.
As soon as I graduate.
Yeah. Why aren't you planning on being in school somewhere in the fall?
I really didn't need all that, but.
When did you start smoking dope?
I can answer that right now. This dude looks like he's been smoking since the moment he was born. Like the doctor cut the umbilical cord and he took a hit immediately after. You don't need to be a genius to see it. His eyes are half closed, he's moving at about 2 frames per second, and he's got that classic I have no idea where I am face. This man is clearly a stoner with 0 worries in the world except his Zaza. And look, being laid back is one thing, but showing up to a courtroom looking like you just ripped a gravity bong is wild. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if he's high right now. Let me know what you guys think, because I really think he might be.
When did you start smoking marijuana?
When?
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Okay. How often you hit it?
That often.
What's that mean?
Like barely.
What's that mean? Give me a frequency, brother. Once a month, once a week.
Sweet.
Okay. All right. So on this file, you're not working now, so I'm not going to give you money. I'm not going to charge you fines and costs. I'm going to charge you community service hours. But I also have to give you a little lecture. Dude, I've been doing this a long time. All right? I can pretty much paint the picture of your life for the next 5 years. If you don't do something drastic. Okay? You are like the poster child for Mr. Laid Back. All right? If you're talking about going to school when you're 19, I can guarantee when you're 21, you'll still be talking about going back to school. Guaranteed. I mean, I would bet $100 of mine against one of yours that by then you could come back and we'd still have this conversation about your planning on it. Okay. If you were my nephew, I would put you in a car. I would drive you over to Canton on Ford Road. I would walk you into the recruiting office where you can talk to the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, Air Force. They're all in one building. And I would have you go door to door to door and find out what they could offer you if you sign up. Because that's what you need to do. You need to completely shake up your life to make something happen. Have you ever considered it? And I know you don't want to cut your hair, but it'll grow back. Have you ever considered it? Why not? Why? Because that's a valid reason. Wow, you got me with your logic on that one. Listen to me. How are you going to pay for engineering school?
Okay, well, if I get a job, I can pay for it.
No, you can't. You can't pay for an engineering degree working at Walmart. You can't. If you join the military, they'll send you to college. You know, every one of the branches of our armed forces have engineers. There are Army engineers, there are Navy engineers. That's a plan, dude. You don't have a plan.
Okay, well, the officer that got fired, well, I did have a plan. The officer that got fired, he should be able to get something.
Officer got you fired.
Yeah.
Okay, where were you working?
The USC,
Okay, and how did you mean a cop?
yeah.
How did the cop get you fired?
He was a member at the USC, and when it happened, I guess he got here to
You mean when this happened? Okay. All right. Okay. So I'll give you that. Okay. How's that change what we're talking? We're not talking about this case now. We're talking about your life. How's the cop getting you fired determine whether or not you can afford to go to engineering school?
because I would have had a job to pay for.
The BYC isn't going to pay for 4 years of college, dude. What were you making? $15 an hour?
I mean, I was making about $14,000 a year, so I mean,
That ain't even going to cover tuition.
This dude really just said he makes $14,000 a year and that he was going to college if he hadn't been fired from his little job. I'm not buying that at all. That's like saying, yeah, I was totally gonna be a doctor, but McDonald's let me go. Come on now. That said, I actually feel kind of bad for him, because if we're being real, it's pretty obvious he never had a male role model in his life to teach him how to carry himself. Judges usually don't do sympathy, but Judge Oakley clearly cares. You can hear it in the way he's talking to this kid. I really hope Judge Oakley sets him straight here, but honestly, I don't think he will. This kid seems locked into his ways. And if I'm being honest, I don't think he's going to college, and even if he does, he'll probably drop out. He just doesn't respect authority at all, whether it's teachers, cops, or judges. This dude straight up doesn't care about anything.
well, I'm also adopted, so, you know, the state would pay for it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see you again. 30 hours community service, have it done by February 1st. Goodbye.
I don't think this kid is going to change at all. Honestly, he's probably going to go straight home and light up the Zaza like nothing ever happened, and that's the sad part. There are so many young guys out here who are completely lost. No direction, no discipline, just drifting through life and making terrible decisions, just like this kid. When there's no strong male role model in the picture, this is exactly what happens. Nobody's there to teach them responsibility, how to move smart, or even how to carry themselves with basic self-respect. Instead, they treat court like it's a joke, like the judge is just going to dap them up and send them on their way. But that's not how the law works. The judge is completely right, and honestly, you can tell he's going to see this guy again in the future. This kid just doesn't care. But that's just my take. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Should we feel bad for him, or is he setting himself up for failure? If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. I post every single day, so stay tuned. Equals I appreciate you guys for watching, and as always take care everybody.